I was up over 4 grand, guys, but I did not lock it in. So I only captured 2,400 profit. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Picks Trading. This is Fritz. So over this stock right here, GNUS, I was able to capture $2,400. I was up over 4,000, but I did not lock it in because I was greedy. So let me break down for you guys why did I jump into this stock right here. If you look into the daily chart, GNUS went all the way from 50 cents to a high of 11.75. When I caught this stock was pretty much at this $4 mark. Okay, what I realized, GNUS has this pattern that it would always gap up the next day. What do I mean by gap up? If you look at where my mouse cursor is, this stock was around $2, close at $2 on this day, right? The next day it opens up at 240, it gap up 20%, and it closed at 260. The next day it gap up at $3, another 20%, guys, a gap up another 20%, and it closed at $4. And then what happened? It gap up the next day around that $5 mark, another 20% gap up. So if you look into the intraday chart, the 1 minute chart on this candlestick right here, what did I do? Okay, on this huge green candlestick right here, you see that it opens up around that $5. It went all the way to the high of $7.79, and then it starts cracking the 13 EMA, and VWAP started dumping. So when did I get in? I got in at the break of this trend line. Okay, so this stock was heading downtrend. The moment it got above it, I got in. And what was my game plan? As long as this stock is holding up, okay, holding up around this support area. Why this support area, guys? Look into the previous resistance. It came up, got rejected, came up, broke through it, right, and then sort of like came back to it and then bounced off it all the way to 779. So to me, this is going to be the support area. You see the stock came down to it, bounce off it, and then break above the trend line. Okay, that's the moment I know, hey, this stock is not giving up. But why would I get in here? The main reason is I'm thinking, hey, this stock actually went from 50 cents all the way to that $5. It's quite risky. This stock could actually dump all the way back down to $1 or even 50 cents. But I realized for the past 3 to 4 days, GNUS has this pattern that it always gap up about 15 to 20% the next day. So as long as GNUS is holding its gain, it's worth for me to jump into this GNUS for a very huge reward. Of course, the risk is going to be bigger. So I need to set my stop loss tight. As long as this stock is holding this, 580s support, I'm good. So I got in around at 650s, I believe. And then this stock just went along the 13 EMA. Right, you can see the whole entire day just went higher and higher and higher and higher. And it closed at that 790s. What happened during the pre-market? It just went up and down. You can see it went all the way to the high of 890s, right? Came all the way down, guys, to 750. And then second bounce off the 740, 750s again. And what happened when the market opens the next day, guys? The market opens the next day, it gapped all the way to 950. It opens at 950, shot up all the way to 1173. So when did I get out? I got out when it cracked the 13 EMA, but I was so greedy, I only got out 50% of my holdings. Okay, and then when did I get out the remaining 50%? I got out when it was dropping below these 880s. Alright, I'm like, oh, I need to get out, but it was halting. And then too many people get out at the same time. I could not get out, immediately. So instead of getting out at this 880s, 870s, I got out around this bottom right here, about the $7. So instead of locking in that $4,000 profit, I only managed to capture that 2004. What a pain in the ass, guys. If I could do it better, if I could give myself one more chance, I would at least lock in 75%. at the top right here, or pretty much at the crack of this 13 EMA, at least I would have locked in more profit. But because I was greedy, dang guys, you know, almost capture less than 40%. But profit is profit, green's green. I'm glad I managed to capture that 2004 in yen. Okay, so here's a short recap on this play right here, GNUS. I hope you guys learned something. You guys have any questions, comment below, and I'll get back to you guys as quick as possible. Take care, guys.